What's up? What's up? It's your favorite couple. I'm Shelton.
I'm Key.
Hey, girl.
Hey. So we want to start out by thanking you all who are here live, those who may watch the replay. We just thank you guys for being here. And in case you missed the first episode, our reason for doing this is because we know a lot of people who say that they want to travel and they come up with anything that keeps them from being able to do so. They don't want to fly, they're scared of the plane, they don't want to get on a cruise ship, they're afraid of the water. So our purpose is to maximize exposure to minimize excuses. So since we're a couples channel, we decided to, just talk to a few couples who like to travel as well, since we love to travel, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we're about to bring out our guests. So, last week we had my cruising family, had a good time with them. The couple from this week, we actually met them on a cruise ship.
Yes.
We were eating dinner on the Carnival Mardi Gras. They sat beside us and it was just like natural. We just started talking about travel. And I mean, they are dope in real life.
They're dope.
So we want you all to meet them. So let's bring them from backstage. Bring them out. Bring them out. Hey. Hey. Yes. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello, and thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for calling us dope.
Yes, you guys are dope.
Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves to the people?
So I'm Brian.
And I'm Lavisha.
And together we are Locked In with the Wilsons. Get it locked in.
Love it.
Yes, love it. I love those shirts too.
Thank you.
Yes.
So let us know where you guys resign.
We're in Virginia, about 30 minutes south of DC, small town called Stafford, Virginia.
Yeah, okay.
So, I always ask this question, although we just got started with this series, you guys, episode 2. Now, I know you guys didn't just wake up one day saying, hey, I want to travel the world. So tell us how you guys got started with traveling. Was it, hey, before I met her, I started traveling, or before I met him? Or did you guys collectively came up with this ideal of traveling around the world?
I personally always did some form of travel with my family.
My family didn't really travel much. I grew up in Alabama, close to Mobile, Alabama. So our idea of travel was going to the beach, and that was pretty much it every summer.
So when we got married, we traveled locally, road trips, whatnot. Didn't do much travel, but within the last 3 years, it's skyrocketed. So we've done a lot of travel since we've been married, but within the last 3 years, like I say, with COVID, the prices that were out there, the deals that were out there, us sitting in the house, we hit the road, the air, the cruise ships, we did everything.
Everything, huh?
Awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, well, we want to welcome in Meet and I, Keeping Up with the Griffins. We have Lashes Journey, Google and Rob. Hey, everybody, Living with the Williams, Cooking with Net TV, Keisha H., Team Reach Travels, I Love Cruising Royal, Afro Mex Family, and anyone else who may be hiding in the bushes. We just want to welcome you guys in and thank you for being here.
Yes.
So, since you guys love to travel, I love asking this question. What is your preferred method? Do you prefer to, go on long road trips? Do you prefer to fly? Do you prefer to cruise? What's your preferred method of travel and why?
To be honest with you, for me, I have no preference. I just want to travel. I don't care how I travel, if it's by car, by plane, ship. And the crazy part is I get motion sickness really bad, but it does not stop me. I don't care. I'm going to put my band. You'll see me on cruises or on a plane with my C-bands on so that I can make sure I'm ready to go.
I like that. No excuses.
I love it.
Yeah, for me, it's always been the destination. But as you'll see in the upcoming video, the cruise that we met YFC on, that may have changed cruising for me because that was
yeah.
Oh,
you had to be there.
Man, that's a game changer.
Yeah. And so what has been your, you can take vacations, and sometimes vacations are nice because they're relaxing. And other times vacations are nice because they're lit or turned up. What has been your most lit trip?
As far as the family, I think we're in agreement on that. It was Tulum, Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, tell us about that one.
Tulum pushed me. I don't know if it pushed all of us out of our comfort zone. It was just full of adventure, and we did like zip lining. Well, not me, but him and the kids. I did zip lining, but him and the kids, they did. Were swimming in cenotes, and that was too much for me. But I redeemed myself on the zip lining.
Yeah, that was just there are a couple of trips that we've talked about. Certain places you go to relax, but Tulum was just full of adventure the entire time. So there was something for everybody to do.
Yeah.
For somebody that considers themselves an introvert and not really risk adventurous to get on the zip line, and she was like, "Oh, that was actually relaxing.
It was so free. It was so. I just knew I was going to have a panic attack, but once I went, it was like I just threw my arms out and was like, "This is so freeing."
So you did it.
Yes, I did.
You hear that? You hear that? We got a zip line.
I know. I actually want a zip line, but see, here's the thing with me. I know this is not about us. He wants to do a lot of water adventures. And I know, but he wants to. And so, when I was a little younger, I was that daredevil. I would have done it. Now that I'm getting older, I'm a little bit more hesitant because we can't swim.
We can't swim.
So I'm like, I don't want to be out there flying and all in the water. What happens if I drown? I don't trust the life jacket.
That's me. That's exactly why that's us. Because believe it or not, he spent a summer when we were dating teaching me how to swim, and I swam that whole summer. And I don't know what happened. Like, a year later, I was like, I forgot it.
Not a year later.
A year later.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So I keep telling myself in my head, if I just jump and do it. Which when we got to the cenote, I did jump in, but then when the guy told me that it was because it was dark, it was like in a cave, and he said that it was at least probably over 20 feet deep. I had on a life vest. I dog paddled over to the pier.
It was dark in there. It was dark.
Too dark.
Wow, that was brave.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah,
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So tell us one of the places that you guys collectively want to go that's on your bucket list.
Ooh.
Do you want to answer this together?
We might say the different answer. Okay.
Well,
one.
Aruba.
Dubai. I'll agree. The reason why I agree with Aruba is because we have tried to go twice, and it has had to be canceled due to the pandemic. So I'll say Aruba. That's one of the ones that we gotta get done and out of the way because of that. Particularly is Dubai.
Yeah, I could go to Dubai also.
Yeah. Yes, those are actually on our bucket list.
That's on our bucket list too. So both.
Yes.
So
okay, so now when we met you on a cruise ship, and that was a Carnival cruise ship. Have you guys cruised other cruise lines? And if so, which has been your favorite thus far?
Now I know that we can answer this one together.
Yes.
We've cruised on 3 different brands, but our favorite is 1, 2, 3, Virgin.
Oh,
Virgin.
Don't let your kids hear you say that. No.
So let me ask this question. So what set Virgin apart from the other cruise line?
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of reserved on answering some stuff, but for Virgin, it was the aesthetic of the ship, the layout of the ship. There were times that you didn't feel like you were on a ship. the newer ships from the different brands have gone to this level, but
Yeah.
it was as modern of a feel as you could get. You know, granite walls. There were some wooden walls, but it was not, you know, the traditional wood, gold fixtures, that type of thing. There were restaurants tucked away in every corner of that boat. Everything on that ship was Instagram set up.
Yes.
So there were picture opportunities throughout the ship, which you will see on another video. The food alone.
The food alone.
Everything on that ship was, I would say, the equivalent of a Michelin star or 5-star dining. It was good.
Wow.
And the fact that you don't have to pay for anything once you get on the ship, food wise, you see the restaurant, you make a reservation, you walk in and eat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, it's like an all-inclusive cruise ship. It really is.
So we definitely got to try. Yes. So what about the entertainment that's on the Virgin? So talk about the entertainment.
Oh, I enjoyed all the entertainment.
It's different. It's very different. It's not like a Broadway type show. It's just very eclectic. That's how I put it. It's eclectic. It's different.
One that I really enjoyed was the unscripted dance party.
Yeah.
Which it was interactive between you and the cast. They danced, they sang, they played instruments. The stage moves around, so you're moving around with the stage. Yeah. Everybody's dancing. People are all around the room. Won't give too much.
Oh my gosh.
But once you experience it, that's how you'll talk about it too. It's just like nothing else compares to it.
Wow. Yes, we definitely have to.
So you already know what we're going to do after this live stream. We're going to look up cruises after this live stream.
Well, I want to welcome in the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. Hey. We also have Tone and Reed. Hey. Wiley Hustle. Hey. Ray of Sunshine. Social Couplepreneur. Who else do we have?
We got Living with the Williams in the house.
Yes, we got Sid with C. Hey. We have a lot of trouble in here. So welcome in. Now listen, I do have one question. Y'all can just say yes or no. So you all know on Carnival, outside of the Mardi Gras, I hate those shower curtains. Did they have those shower curtains on Virgin, or did they have the glass doors like Mardi Gras?
They have the glass doors.
Yes. Okay, we got to try it. We have to try it.
The one thing that I will tell you is that when you're making your reservation, make sure you look at the different styles of bathrooms, or I don't know if they tell you okay, there is a difference.
It's based on the room.
Yeah, it's based on the room.
Oh,
gotcha.
So you have the sea terrace, which is the room with the what do you call it? The hammock. There's the basic sea terrace, which has a small bathroom, about the size of the bathrooms that were on Carnival. But then you have the I think it's Sea Terrace XL, which has the bigger bathroom.
Okay.
I think it's worth paying a little extra for that, because that bathroom space, that would be the only complaint that I have was the bathroom space.
Oh wow.
Very tight.
Wow.
Okay.
That's amazing.
So you all have kids, and obviously you don't allow your kids to prevent you from traveling, because we do know that some people use their kids as an excuse as to why they cannot travel. So the question is, do you find yourself mainly traveling with your kids, without your kids? And then how do you make time to squeeze in traveling when you have, I know we all have busy lives, and since you do have a family?
You want this or you want me?
Well, we've actually tried to split the trips up.
Yeah.
As you know, we didn't have our kids on the Mardi Gras. So, it was an opportunity for us to completely turn up when we wanted to wake up, go to bed when we wanted to go to bed. But, we've taken the kids to the Virgin Islands. We've taken the kids to St. John, St. Thomas. We've taken them to Tulum, Mexico. We had them on another cruise with us that hit Nassau and
I can't remember all of our.
Can't remember all of them.
But
so
yeah,
we do take the
they
kids.
do, yeah, they do.
But we
with
try
us.
and make sure that we find time for ourselves.
Mhm.
And one of the things that in that, I will say, I have experienced people that I know that were married for 20, 30 years. And once the kids were grown, they realized they hated each other and had nothing in common. So
Yeah.
that's why we are making sure that we take our trips by ourselves.
Yeah.
So we can get to that point of familiarity with ourselves and not running down who's running somebody to this game, who's taking this person to this practice or whatnot. So that's one of the reasons that we're doing that, as well as taking them on trips.
Oh, that's good.
Early on in our marriage, we did mostly do vacations with the kids, just always with the kids. Our kids are, we have 2 adult kids and we have a younger child that's home, still home. She's 12. So we still make it a point to take her on vacations. And then sometimes we'll do a vacation with all of us. But now that we have our parents, both of our parents are retired, we're able to, someone can come stay with her while we take vacations. And, we're making it a priority to do that because we have been married for over 25 years and we don't want to retire and stare at each other and say, who are you?
Right. Right. So does your youngest like to travel as well?
Oh, yes. Yeah, she's the one that's actually trying to help me plan the Dubai trip because she's determined to be included in Dubai.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really good to hear. We have nieces who say, we drive down the street, they're like, oh, my stomach hurt. I've been in the car too long.
Oh, we get that.
Yeah. Oh, she was mad when we got back from the last cruise with the yeah.
Wow.
She was very upset with us.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So now let me ask this question here. How did traveling, I know you talked about you guys been married 25 years. How did traveling enhance your marriage? Or did it enhance your marriage at all?
Can I take this? Because
go ahead.
I'm just going to be honest. My husband is a workaholic. Yes, he is. So for us, a lot of the trips that we've taken or a lot of trips that we take, I plan them and I send him, hey, you need to put in to take off on this day. Because if not, he's a workaholic by nature. And I just I want him to just enjoy life. And that's what I tell him. I don't want us to wait until we retire and start traveling and start doing that. I want us to enjoy it now.
Yeah.
While we're healthy, we're still, we're not young, but we're young enough to be physically in shape to do things and actually enjoy it. So I'll let you.
And I have seen the light.
I love it. I love it. You seen the light. Now I'm sure no turning back. I'm sure Brian is now playing a role in that planning on vacations now, right?
Yeah, we are starting to do that. And that was one of the things because I didn't get into the YouTube videos as early as she did with the travel. So there were places where I've always had, I would say, a kind of low expectation on some things where I built myself up so high till my expectations never match with reality. Mm-hmm. So I told her, surprise me when we go on these vacations or whatnot. So that was one thing that I did want her to do. But at the same time, it was like, okay, where are we going now? Okay, this is the place I was trying to tell you about 6 months ago. So we're going to eat here. We're going to this museum or whatever. So that's one thing. And I said, because of the last few trips we've gone on, I want to be a part of the planning now.
Yes.
I don't really know everything to do, especially YouTube, getting our content, knowing exactly where to go get the content. So yeah, I want to be a part of the planning now.
Yeah,
yes,
that's wonderful.
I love it.
That's wonderful.
We want to lock in with the Wilson. They do have a YouTube channel coming up real soon, and they're going to talk about it a little bit further towards the end. We definitely want to welcome May's Family Travel.
Hey, family! Yes.
We mentioned Tone and Ree Show, Afro Mex. I got my brother actually watching too, Cooking with Love and More.
Hey,
he's in the house. So,
And we have a few comments here. Meet said, definitely want to hit up Aruba. Living with the Williams said Aruba is so dope. The happy island. And then we have Afromex said, all inclusive cruise ship sounds great. Yes, we just love cruising. We do. We love traveling in all methods and all modes, but we really do like cruising. Tony Reese said, cruising is amazing. Yes, it really, really is. And Afromex said, that's awesome. Family balance. And that's what it's all about. She said, God bless y'all parents for being there and coming through for their grandkids. Yes. So that's amazing to have that support. Like you guys said, your parents are retired and they're able to watch the kids so that you guys can continue to travel. Yes. We love it. We love it. Yes. So welcome into everyone. And we thank you for your time. We're almost, about to wrap this thing up. So
wow.
We just flew by.
Time flies. Time flies when you're talking about traveling, right?
Yes.
So I do have this other question, this burning question. I'm sure somebody out here want to travel like you, right? Want to travel like us and everybody else. What would you tell them to inspire them? What encouraging words would you tell them? Would you like to tell them?
One, get a passport. That's been the biggest thing that I've heard from people. How long does it take? I don't know if I'll have the money. I'm like, I told you about this trip 6 months ago. So getting a passport is number one. Number two, plan and budget. You don't have to pay everything up front. You can plan. You can look at certain airline companies, certain sites, third-party sites that give you deals on the flights. One thing that we've tried to incorporate is, I know you guys do a lot of it, is the hotels, the credit cards, using those bonus points, those miles to get your deals on. So between planning, getting that passport, and talking together, I think those are the three biggest things that I would say.
Yeah, I would just to encourage someone to just start, even if a big trip is overwhelming, start small. Yeah. Just start by, finding somewhere that you haven't been, take a road trip, just do something and get out of your, your everyday, everything that you're seeing every day. Just start small. Yep. And, YouTube opened my eyes to so many things and places. And it actually, one thing you can't deny about YouTube is it shows you what things are like in real time.
Yes.
You have to depend on what you may have been taught growing up or someone may have said about another continent and that type of thing. YouTube is showing you everything in real time. Whatever you want to know is there.
Yes, so true.
So true.
Sid with C said, yes, get that passport stat. It's a 10-year investment. And Team Retravel says, yes, definitely get a passport. So yes, Tony Reese said, perfectly said. So yes, our purpose for doing this is to encourage people. As an educator, sometimes you guys remember being in school and they had the word problems, even if it had been an English or reading test, there was something in there. And instead of the kids focusing on the actual question, they get lost because they're like, I don't know what that place, where is that place? Does that really exist? Yep. Exposure helps tremendously. Some people only know what goes on in their hoods. Yep. Take them outside of the hood to expose them to, they need that knowledge. That just helps open up a brand new world for them. And this is why we're inspiring people to travel. Just get out there and do something. See some of this earth that has been created. If you got to drive, if you got to fly, if you have to cruise, whatever you have to do, we just want to motivate you to do so. So I do have one more question for you guys. Any traveling during the pandemic? We know that we were, the prices and everything, helped us as well to go on certain trips. And now it's like it's here to stay. Some people use that as and I get it too, because you do want to be safe. And I'm not telling anybody to not be safe. I am saying to be safe. But do you have any words for people who say, because it's still out there, I don't know what to do? You have any words for them regarding that?
I'll take this. One of our first trips was the Virgin Islands. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you we felt 110% safer there than we did here. There were no excuses on masks. Going into a restaurant, you got your hands sprayed down. You had to step into sanitization pools on your shoes before you walked in. People would spray you in certain areas of your body with misters. We had guys that were cutting down trees with machetes, taking their break, cutting trees.
Wow.
If we walked by, they were like, "Oh, sorry, hello, welcome to the Virgin Islands." It was that type of thing.
Yeah.
The governor had his own commercials. He said, this is one of the lowest places for COVID in the world. And we want to keep it that way. So it's constant commercials, whatnot. So that was one of the things that I loved is we felt almost safer there because it was no excuses from anybody. And unfortunately, don't want to have to go to that level, but some people were getting jail time for violating COVID restrictions.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I would just say, and to be honest with you, that was one of the things that, like I said, that was, I think, in January of 2021. And at that point, we were at the, it was like we started doing our research, watching videos on YouTube, watching other people that were traveling and doing it safely and showing you how to do it with precautions. And that's what we decided, because we took our kids with us and we were like, we're gonna, we can't just live in fear.
Yeah.
We got to start doing things, but we just have to do it safely, as carefully as possible.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Well, we want to thank you guys for your time. And we know that, they have a YouTube channel that is up and coming.
This weekend.
This weekend.
Brand spanking new.
Come through because we know we got good footage. We were there.
We saw you. We saw you recording. So
yes.
Tell us what we should be. You don't have to go into details. Tell us what we should be looking forward to for your channel that's dropping tomorrow.
Pressure. Ooh. So we're just gonna really show you the travels that we've been on during the pandemic, and the things that are going to be coming up, because we have quite a few more things planned out this year. So we're just going to be showing you our travels, our adventures, as a couple, as a family. And we just want to bring everyone along with us and show you how to travel. And, even if it's small things, if it's big things, we just want to bring you with us and show you.
And that's what we say: road trips, flights, destinations, and cruises. So not just one, but all.
And whatever other ventures we get into.
We love it. Well, we look forward to seeing it. It's been great having you on here. It was great meeting you guys in person. So everyone, be sure to check them out on IG. Stay tuned for their upcoming YouTube channel. We will plug them. Yes, we will.
Now look at that.
Look.
You go ahead and follow the Instagram, Locked In with the Wilsons. Unfortunately, it's one word: Locked In, LOCD with the Wilsons. On Instagram. If you follow the page on Instagram, when we drop the video, you will be notified that the video is out. So that's the one thing we can say. We hate that we didn't have it today, so you could go straight to it and click the subscribe button.
Okay.
But we thank you guys for that opportunity to plug that and to have us on the video.
Oh, yes. We thank you all so much for being here. So yes, the link is there for IG. And Team Reach Travel said it's fun learning more about the Wilsons. Been following on IG and looking forward to the YouTube channel. And Tony Reed said, talk to others who've been where you are seeking to go. So again, we thank you all so much for being here. We ask that you just, when you leave here, go check out our premiere video is dropping like now. So join us right there. And again, be sure to check out Locked In with the Wilsons. We thank everybody for being guys and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you so much. Bye.